points of experience in my now shine a direct beam of light into my then, revealing again the truth of the matter, reviving, resuscitating the sting, awakening the twinges that linger. Theirs is my parallel universe of coinciding pain. Am I doomed to repeat it until I get it right? Save them, save myself. Free them, free myself. She walked in my room one day in one of those rare moments when it is empty and quiet. And just as quietly she said, "Miss, he raped me." I'm sure she said more. The words rushed out of her mouth, syllables emancipating themselves from her body. The tears fell thunderously toward the ground. Boom, boom. I catch them one by one, cup them in my hands until they are full. Her tears were like raindrops on a window pane, sent to wash her clean, blurring the vision. Every part of me wanted to cry for her, but I was losing the image of her, my focus out of view. Boom, boom. I look down into my hands and I see a reflection of myself between the ripples. It appears I am crying with her. No sounds. I could only mumble an inaudible prayer. Lord, give me the words she needs to hear. Help me to hold her hand if she's ready to be touched. But I could not move. I did not have the words. I've traveled this road before, just in different shoes. I was only 14. Inexperienced, ashamed, and confused, I thought, finally, a boy liked me. Scrawny, ugly, and insignificant me. Miss, he raped me. I should have said, but I didn't know yet what that word meant. I only knew the shame that it carried. And then at 17, it happened again. Still innocent in so many ways. So clueless that it took Oprah to explain to me in her hourly show a year or so later. Rape is a fickle thing. In the aftermath, you need human touch to stay grounded, but it's the comfort of human existence that's stolen from you. I held her anyway. I prayed for her anyway. There we were, Jasmine. My Yasmin, just me. Save her, I hear. Save yourself. Free her. Free yourself. Then silence. Sometimes I hate the emptiness that silence brings. It reveals too much of the truth. But another empty space and another quiet day brought Nikia to me. Miss, he beat me, she said. Flash, I see bruised arms. I thought he would kill me. I saw death in the spirit, already beaten down. I never thought my life would be like this. I heard an echo of my own voice. It was a vibrato version of my original tone, trembling with fear. It was my husband that knocked over boxes to get to me. He charged at me angry because I finally found my voice. I was no longer willing to pacify his tirades. Sit and be quiet. Diminish. Take what he dishes out. Publicly, I love my wife more than life itself. Privately, I did not exist until that day. Charge. He shoved me once, twice, until he could overpower me, pushed me to the bed, held me hostage, imprisoned me in my own home, locked me inside of that moment for a lifetime, reshaping me forever like clay being squeezed by a toddler's hand, taking on a new shape and then discarded. In spaces that are only traveled by those who are abused, there is a bitterness that is colder than one could imagine. A silence that, when broken, hurts to hear. An awkward time when reality crashes back into existence and you must act, think, and pretend that all is well. Answer the phone, pick up the kids, eat, sleep, breathe. Maybe no one will notice. No one does. Maybe I won't notice. It hurts too much not to. Only silence in my house, just as it normally is. Us in separate rooms, separate worlds, separate lives. Only crossing circles every evolution of common ground. Distant and disconnected at all other times. We're spheres of overlapping with only brief moments of connection. Distance makes the balance. I thought distance from this situation would balance my life as well. I had traveled away from this road and I thought I wore different shoes. But the blisters were still fresh and hurt just the same when Nakia stood in my quiet room, rocking in her own shoes, bruised in her own life as I was in mine. Save her, save myself. Free her, free myself. And silence comes again. Miss, he says, I have a plan. I don't want to live. What difference do I make? Will I just be replaced? You are important. There can't be another you, I plead. Stay a little while longer. You'll see there is hope. That's the problem, he shouts. You see hope, I see none. Stop trying to help me, save me. I hear. I lead the counselors and police to him. He was involuntarily committed for 1 week. I've run down this road before, only in other shoes. I lead the search for my ex-husband from one hotel to the next. Sunnyside, Surfside, Seashore. What did he say? Why weren't you listening? I'm listening now while he talks to a mutual friend in one phone as she talks to me on another. Police are on speed dial. I just want to drive my car off the bridge, he says, driving erratically and shouting in the phone. Save him? Save the man who was abusive to you? Yes, save him. The friend's words must have resonated in him. He voluntarily committed for almost 2 weeks. There is hope. I pray in part for myself, even when you see none. The silence repeats itself more often these days, teaching me the points of experience in my now shine a direct beam of life into my then. Reliving again, reviving, resuscitating the sting, soothing the twinges that linger. Theirs is a parallel universe of coinciding pain. I've traveled this road before. I've worn these shoes. If I save them, I save myself. If I free them, I free myself. Free myself.